guys, it's Dr. Dan coming at you from Town Health. I wanted to share a video with you guys today about headaches. There's kind of a little bit of a story behind why I'm shooting this video, and I'm hoping that it'll help someone else out there. A while back, when I was in university, I used to suffer from headaches, like a lot of headaches. And one time, a buddy of mine blew his shoulder out playing rugby, and I took him to a chiropractor's office. And I watched him fill out his intake paperwork, and on the intake paperwork, it said something. There was a question on the paper, and it said, "Do you have headaches?" And it said yes or no, and if yes, how many do you have a week? So my buddy clicks no, he doesn't have headaches, and he checks 0 a week, and I'm thinking like, yes, I have headaches, and I have 7 a week. So what's the story with this? So my friend goes in, he gets his shoulder put back together, he comes out raving, everything's really good. So on the way out the door, I say to this chiropractor, and I would have been maybe 19 at the time. I said, on your paperwork, it says about headaches. Is there anything that you guys do about headaches? And the lad said, well, it depends. It depends. Certain types of headaches we can help. Other types are a little more resilient or resistant. But he goes like, do you have headaches? And I said, yeah, I have headaches. And he goes, how many headaches do you have a week? And I said, 7. And at this point, this doesn't seem out of the norm for me. Like my brother always had headaches. My mother always had headaches. So other people I knew had headaches. So the fact that my friend said he didn't have any headaches, I thought he was the odd one out. So the chiropractor asked me, how many headaches do you have a week? I say 7. And he looks at me and he goes, how many headaches a week do you think is normal, Dan? And I said, I don't know. I'm thinking everybody I know personally all deals with this problem. I'm thinking like, is 3 the normal amount of headaches? Do people have 3 headaches a week? And he kind of looks at me and he laughs and he goes, 0 is the normal amount of headaches a person should have. And with that, I was excited and deflated all at the same time. So I ended up going to see this guy, and he treated me probably half a dozen times. My headaches got remarkably better. I went from having 7 headaches a week, like 1 every day, down to having almost none, like occasionally. And what it ended up being with me was very posturally related. I was in university. I was spending a lot of time studying. So I was always, hunched down, head over the books, that type of thing. So what my problem was, it ended up being the muscles of my shoulders, the upper trapezius muscles that you can kind of grab onto right here that everybody absolutely loves to have rubbed out, and the muscles in the back of my neck, the very back of my neck that actually hold your skull up when you're looking down. They were overtaxed. So he did some soft tissue release work on it, some really deep massage. He did some adjustment works on the joints of my neck to help it move better. Treated my upper back, treated my chest to help me open up, that type of thing. But that comes down to where the rest of this video goes, is because there are a lot of different types of headaches. What I just described to you and what I suffer from was something known as a muscular referral type headache. There are lots of different muscles that can refer pain into your head and face that all, start from these suckers right here in the front of the neck that stick out, the guys in behind your ears. The muscles of the jaw can refer pain to the face. These muscles right here actually end up sending pain in behind your eyeball. As well, pain in behind the eyeball can be symptomatic of something called a cluster headache, which is very, very painful, very uncomfortable. You can have migraine headaches, which affect one half of the face mostly. They come with an aura, and people get diagnosed with those fairly frequently. There is some work that chiropractors can do with migraines. The most recent research indicates that about 10 to 12 sessions of chiropractic care will reduce the frequency of the migraines. It doesn't mean that it's not a curative effect, because our understanding of what exactly causes the migraine is a little muddy, but we do know that having some spinal manipulation done can help with migraines. Having the muscle work and the massage work done can help with the muscular referral headaches. Cluster headaches are kind of a thing that need to be managed with a neurologist. You have sinus headaches, which there's actually some techniques, some manual therapy techniques to help with the sinuses. But those are your headaches where you're going to get across the top of the head, in around the nose, and in the maxilla or the cheekbones. You can get tension headaches, which feel like a headband, which are again fairly amenable to care from a manual therapy standpoint as well. So while there are many different types of headaches, a lot of them you don't have to live with. And I probably lived with mine for years before I found somebody or became aware of somebody who was just like, Dan, you don't have to deal with this anymore. Which, on top of no longer having headaches, it was a real eye opener for me in the way that you don't have to deal with pain.